If you think your family Sunday roast is tense because someone forgot the gravy, imagine being the Queen Consort and finding out a 7-year-old just inherited the keys to the most exclusive real estate on the planet. While the rest of us are out here fighting for the last spot in a supermarket car park, Princess Charlotte just secured a property portfolio that would make a Monopoly champion weep. The palace has finally stopped whispering and started confirming. Charlotte isn't just a princess, she is officially the mistress of Queen Elizabeth's most guarded estate. And word on the street, well, the gilded corridors of Buckingham Palace, is that Camilla is absolutely incandescent with rage. Grab your popcorn and your finest china, because the royal inheritance wars have just gone nuclear. Quick favor, if you are loving this royal tea, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers have not yet joined the inner circle. It is free, takes a second, and means the world to us. Thank you if you did. Now, back to the show. To understand why Camilla is currently pacing the floors of Clarence's house like a lioness who has been told she cannot have the prime cut of steak, we have to look at the hierarchy of royal stuff. For decades, the assumption was that the Queen's private, most cherished sanctuaries would follow the direct line of the crown or, at the very least, be managed by the sitting Queen Consort. It is the natural order of things, right? The king gets the crown, the Queen Consort gets the keys to the cupboards. But Queen Elizabeth II was a woman who played 4D chess while everyone else was playing checkers. She did not just leave behind a legacy, she left behind a meticulously curated legal fortress. By bypassing the expected route and handing the keys to Charlotte, she has effectively told the current generation, "I trust the future more than the present." For Camilla, who has worked tirelessly to solidify her position within the firm, this is not just a snub, it is a public declaration that some doors will remain forever locked to her. It is like being invited to the party but being told you are not allowed in the VIP lounge, and the bouncer is a child in a cardigan. We are not talking about a drafty summer home in the Cotswolds here. We are talking about the estate that serves as the literal vault of the Windsor family's private history. This is the place where the guarded means more than just a few chaps in fuzzy hats standing outside. This estate houses the private correspondence, the uncatalogued jewels, and the personal diaries of a monarch who reigned for 70 years. Think of it as the royal Batcave, but with more mahogany and fewer gadgets. This estate was the Queen's safe space long before the term became trendy. By ensuring Charlotte owns this, the palace has ensured that the soul of the late Queen's private life skips a generation. It is a brilliant move of preservation, but it leaves Camilla standing on the outside looking in. If knowledge is power, then Princess Charlotte just became the most powerful person in the family, and she probably still believes in the tooth fairy. Let us address the elephant in the room, or rather, the corgi in the palace. Queen Elizabeth and Princess Charlotte shared more than just a striking resemblance and a love for horses. They shared a temperament. Even at a young age, Charlotte has shown a level of royal steel that mirrors the late Queen's own stoicism. The decision to confirm Charlotte as the owner of this estate is a move of pure, cold-blooded strategy. It ensures that the estate cannot be sold, repurposed, or redecorated by anyone currently holding a title. It is a dead-hand provision, a legal way for a person to control their assets long after they have departed. Elizabeth knew that by the time Charlotte is of age, she will be the anchor of the monarchy. Camilla, meanwhile, sees this as a vote of no confidence. It is a bit awkward when your mother-in-law's will essentially says, "I would rather trust a primary school student with the family silver than you." You might be wondering, why does this matter to me? Well, it matters because it signals a massive shift in how the British monarchy handles its private wealth. Traditionally, the crown owned everything. But private estates are a different beast entirely. They are the only things the royals truly own as individuals. By confirming Charlotte's ownership now, the palace is effectively shielding these assets from the inevitable streamlining that King Charles III is trying to implement. Charles wants a slimmed-down monarchy, but you cannot slim down what you do not own. Charlotte's estate is now a sovereign island within the royal family's finances. It is a masterclass in wealth protection. Camilla's fury likely stems from the fact that this removes a massive amount of influence from her husband's hands. It is hard to be the big boss when your granddaughter owns the office you wanted to use as a library. As we look toward the future, this confirmation sets a precedent. Princess Charlotte is being groomed for a role that is much larger than just the spare sister. She is being positioned as the guardian of the Windsor legacy. This estate is her training ground, her fortress, and her future headquarters. Camilla may be furious today, but the palace is playing the long game. They are looking 50 years down the line, not 5. While the headlines scream about palace rifts and consort tantrums, the reality is much simpler. The Queen's most guarded secrets are now in the hands of the girl who looks most like her. It is poetic, it is sharp, and it is quintessentially British. The crown might be on Charles's head, but the keys are in Charlotte's pocket. Thank you for watching Royal Fusion TV.